Here we have the Winchester bar in Carihuela in Torremolinos, and it's on the corner of a fairly busy road actually. There's lots of activity on this road, people walking past, people driving past, pretty much constantly around here. And now if we have a wander inside, you see, so it's on the corner, so great position, you see it from both roads. If we walk in the side way, you can see the terrace. Now the terrace goes to the middle pole there that you can see, not right back to the stripy bit but to the white pole, but fit about I suppose 70 people on this terrace. So that's the pole that we're talking about. See, just looking back onto the street, you've got a supermarket opposite, got a car park there, loads and loads and loads of apartments. Everywhere you look there's apartments, there's residential properties. Just down this road here, takes you straight down to the beach here at Carihuela. Really is lovely actually. Now just looking at the terrace from the other side, this is next door, and here we are looking back on the terrace. So that really gives you an idea of the size of the terrace. This premises used to be 2 properties. So here we've got a front door and a window with a shutter that's down currently. But that's an access there, entrance in. And this is what used to be the other property. Now when you're inside you don't feel like it was 2 properties at all, it just feels like one. So here's the other front door. Now you can see it is a really good size, this bar. So here you've got bar and social area, and we used to have a pool table there at the back. You see where the dartboard is. The pool table was just behind these chairs here. And looking at the bar, it's a great size bar, really is. The whole premises is about 280 metres in total. So it's got the stalls at the bar, and it feels like an English pub. Previously run as an Irish bar, and it's got that sort of atmosphere about it. So plenty of space, tables for diners, or people just sitting having drinks. So we've got again front door here. Then the window looking over the terrace, another front door, and the far window where the shutter is closed at the end, but you have got the window there too. So here you've got more of a sort of dining area, raised area with tables and chairs, kind of a bit more of a private area. Then you've got the front door there we saw a minute ago. TV up there. This goes back to kitchens. There's also a disabled loo there. And looking back on the bar again, you can see the size of it. It's a fantastic size, this place. Another TV. And just walking up, we've got a ramp that goes up to the kitchen. Looking down at the bar itself from behind. Loads of fridges and loads of space, with beer tap there, and obviously if you wanted more you could go to the beer supplier, they will supply them without charging. Shelving, glass shelving for bottles, glasses and things, mirror backing, loads of storage cupboards as well, which is quite unusual, drawers, glass washer, it's all here really. Then we've got this kind of area behind the bar, just walking up from that ramp, where they keep cutlery and bits and pieces. Just looking back into the dining area. Difficult to see, I know, because of the tables and chairs and the bar not being open currently, but I think you have a good idea of what's here. Then we have a disabled cloakroom, so it's all modern disabled facilities. So you have the ramp there, so that you've got the disabled access. Then the kitchen, it's in 3 parts really. You've got a little wash area here, so you've got the sinks, and dishwasher and things. Then you've got the main bulk of the kitchen. You've got the extractor, which is large and very, very expensive. Actually, that would have been a lot of money to put that in. Fridges, microwaves, preparation areas, shelving. Then you can see you've got a plancha, more fridges, deep fat fryers, also the range cooker, and as I say, that extractor. Actually, it's bigger than it looks in this picture, but it's a good size extractor, and they are not cheap. Then beyond that, you've got more fridge and freezer space, so it's quite a big storage area. That you see the number of freezers and fridges in here. So microwaves and just a few other bits and pieces. Got plenty of space, loads and loads of space here. And just walking back out, past the disabled toilet and the raised dining area. So now walking back through the bar. Back to the side area. Lots of high level tables and chairs. TV on the wall. Then a sort of lounge area. Another 2 televisions. So there's 4 it is here in total, 4 TVs on the wall. Then here, this is where the pool table used to be. So there used to be a pool table here with a proper pool table lamp above it. So the wiring's still there, but the lamp's not there. It would need to be reinstated. And dartboard. This bar used to be known as Cheers Bar. It's now known as the Winchester. But when it was Cheers, it was a very, very well-known bar, and they used to do a lot of pool tournaments. And you can see the trophies that they used to, well, they won. As part of the pool tournaments they did. And going up again, we've got some toilets. We've got the gents and the ladies. There is also a store cupboard, which it's not a bad size. It's not particularly big, but it's big enough. The beer suppliers and drink suppliers will deliver every day, and if you get your order early enough in the day before about 4 o'clock, you'll get delivery the same day. So you don't need a huge storage area, but it's always handy to have it. And that's looking back on the area beside the bar, so you've got the area where the pool table was, the lounge, and out towards the front door. So this bar, it's been closed since just after COVID times. Actually, the people that were here unfortunately bought it just at the wrong time, just as we went into the lockdown, and of course, you know, they couldn't make it work. They literally took it over and had to close. It's been closed ever since. The owner of the bar didn't want to re-let it, but chose to sell it. We've now found a buyer. The buyer is about to complete on the purchase and has asked us to find a new tenant with trespass. So that is why it's now back on the market after almost 2 years, 18 months, 2 years. But really good landlord. We've dealt with him before. He's sensible. He does everything that you ask him to. Really, really nice guy. And it's all ready to go. Having just bought the place, all the legal work is in place. Everything is ready. So if you wanted to come in, if you had the money, sign up today, and that's all it takes, really. And I think that concludes this video.